I'm just wondering if you think there's something specific about Baltimore that allows all of you women to thrive in these leadership roles.
Yes, neighborhoods. I think one of the strongest things about Baltimore is the quality of our neighborhoods, and so much respect for our mayor for bringing that up all the time and reminding us of that and taking care of our neighborhoods. When you have a community that its neighborhoods are as strong as we are, people are a little more used to a family feeling that's bigger than your house that can translate to the institutions we're running.
Interesting.
Baltimore has a history of having a good old boys network.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think we have a history of having strong women in leadership positions whose leadership was undeniable and whose contributions were undeniable. And we have made space for women to be in positions of power. And, you know, the women who have done it in a way that has been successful, and each generation has been able to build on that.
We're sort of
There is a remarkable Baltimore phenomenon that people may not be aware of. I wrote a book a couple of years ago called 16 Women Who Changed Baltimore Theater. And it was 16 chapters, so there's a chapter on each woman. And over last century, 16 different theaters were run by women. There was nowhere else in the country or the world where that was the case. So I don't have to go over them all now, but you've got Toby, and you've got Margaret Pennington, and you've got Helen Griegel, and you've got the Pratts at Theater Hopkins, Irene Ryan, you've got Vivian Shubb. Every one of them. Audrey Herman ran a theater for 50 years, 12 performances a year, and never missed even when the theater burned down. Mm-hmm. That is an incredible legacy, and little girls did grow up knowing that when they went to the theater, the person in charge was a woman 16 times, wherever they went, any of these theaters. Right. So there are these little pockets of places, that, Baltimore being one of the places that would nurture such a thing. How could that possibly happen? Well, it happened in Baltimore.
A lot of the traits and a lot of the things we would like to get things done, we want to see it work. There was work to do here. Mm-hmm. And you feel that you can make a difference in whatever you're doing because it is accessible, and so it nurtures the best in what women leaders can do, because you can do it, you can network, and you can make something, you can make a change.